All right. Figured I'd take you guys on a run with me. All right. Figured I'd take you guys on a run with me. But I have something I want to talk about. And it's just been on my mind, so no better time to talk about it than on a run. I just want to talk about the industry. By the industry, I mean the world of content creators. So basically, what I've noticed, you have a lot of people, from what I've noticed, between watching and working with, there's a lot of people that want one thing. For example, they want to be a content creator, let's say. They want to be a YouTuber. But they'll do 50 million things around that, expecting to become one. For example, people want to get in the gear industry. They want to talk about gear, and they want to be a gear YouTuber. And I get it, it's expensive to get into that, but they take on jobs on the side with brands, and they take on all these opportunities that kind of sidetrack them from their goal. And it doesn't make sense to me because these people have these grand plans. Well, if I do this, I'll get X, Y, and Z from that, and it pushes my YouTube further. My end goal, which is to become a name and build a brand. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you do all these extra steps when you could be doing one step, which is just grow your channel? They say, oh, well, if I do this, I'll get this opportunity. Oh, well, if I do this, I'll get, if I do this phone deal, that opens the gates for other brands, other phones that want to work with us. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Because all you're doing is selling out before you even have a following. You're not giving anyone information or content to watch. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. I recently did a job with this guy I work with, and it was exactly that. It was a phone deal. The deal was, we take pictures of this company's phone and we post it as if we're taking normal street photography. So the goal is to have brand integration while maintaining our content cycle. But the stupid part is, it doesn't do anything for anyone besides put money in your pocket. And the guy I work with is a really good guy. He's but from what he told me, very set on being an impactful influencer. Someone that makes change, wants to lead the industry. Someone that doesn't want to sell out like all these other guys, where they just hit 100K and they rack in the brand deals. So, why the fuck would we take that deal other than to put money in your pocket? yes, you got money. Now there's quote unquote more opportunity. But what people don't understand is you don't need more money to make better work. And if that was his goal, it's kind of stupid. Because the value we're giving the audience from taking a deal like that and from publishing a video like that is not positive, it's negative. People's perceptions of us change. We're no longer for the people, we're for the brand. And he stresses, we need to make better work. Well, we're running a daily cycle. We produce, publish, and upload every day, sometimes twice a day. How do you ever expect to make something worthwhile on a daily cycle? That's not even the worst of it. The ideas we have don't have any demographic. We recently made a car video. It was a lot of fun to make. Turned out pretty well. But who the fuck is that video for? It was a dry, corporate feeling video. Doesn't say anything about him as a creator. Doesn't say anything about the brand he's trying to make. And it doesn't do anything for the brand we were working with. Because nobody's watching it. It has no eyes, no attention. And he keeps saying, well, once we do this, this, and that, it's gonna work. And the numbers are slowly climbing. There's no reason our growth should be that slow. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, you see people upload videos a week into their career as an influencer, YouTube, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And they're hundreds of thousands of views in. Not because they got lucky, it's because his idea worked out in the end. And his idea is what people want to see. Then you gotta look back and reflect, which we do, but not the right way. We give ourselves a day to reflect, and we're back on it the next day. I'm all about slowing down. I'm all about taking my time when it's right to take that time. You know, you already know right away that there's a problem with the way he sees the algorithm and the way things work based on his influences. He looks up to creators like him already. People that are doing what we're already doing. But those creators don't grow. Those creators aren't creators first. And that's the big issue. It's the primary issue. They're not even creators second. They're creators third. Brand deals and brand partners first. At some point, they lose their love for the art, for the way their art makes them feel, or other people feel. And they start rolling the money. No, it doesn't make sense. These guys hitch a hike. Sorry, I can't speak. These guys catch a high, and their numbers trickle until they get maybe a K viewers. But they're not strong viewers. They're not loyal ones. They're just algorithmic viewers. And they're so disillusioned from what they've become. They're so far from their original goal that they forget. They don't understand why people aren't watching their video. They don't understand why they don't have a loyal fan base. And I've seen it firsthand. These guys start to convince themselves of these plans and ideas they have and how they're going to work. But they forget to ask themselves, is it even good? Who's going to watch this besides me? Is this for myself or is this for others? And more often than not, it's for themselves. So then, when I see the people I work with, people I know chasing the same thing, explain to me how X, Y, and Z is gonna get them to where they want to be, but letter A, which is the most important, which is just creating better stuff, won't get them there. Because then they deplete their bank accounts. It doesn't make any fucking sense. They forget the lifestyle that comes with being creative is an unforgiving one. You may never see the money you want to see. You may never yield the return, whether that's recognition, the money you get from it, or the respect. And that's harder to understand than ever. Because we're so blinded by how much we see of what we see. And it just gets ridiculous. The problem becomes when they start to reflect, is it good enough? Now, here's the fundamental problem. It's very simple. It's how you get further. And it's how you solve your problem as a creator. And this is what these guys don't understand. They say, well, I need this deal to achieve this thing. Nope. Just make better work. Oh, well, I'm going to grow my account by taking these side steps that'll in turn allow me to take and make better work. Nope. Just make better work. It doesn't have to be complicated. But the best is, well, I need this for this video to achieve this. Nope. Find a way around it and make better work. These people have claimed to be creative minds. So many of these people that you'll see on Instagram of all places aren't creative minds at all. Well, they're talented at what they do for sure. There's no doubt about that. But they're so confused and misguided. They don't understand that the core of being and having influence isn't what they do to influence those people. Isn't how they guide numbers and how they'll push products. Influence is not something you choose to do and you should want to do by force. It's something you do out of the onus of getting better every day. Living a lifestyle representative of who you want to be and who you want others to see you as. That's what influence is. It's not about the numbers. It's about the product, the example you set. There's a reason why these daily turnarounds blow up in our face. Because it tells the viewers, well, if this guy's willing to turn this around in a day, clearly there's no value in this product. Because they know you didn't put time into that. Now, I'm not saying take half a year to make something. There's a fine balance between quality and quantity. You will know when you have nothing left to give to a project. You will know when you've done your all. And on the contrary, you will know when you can do more. You know, there's too many dishonest creators out there. Not dishonest in the sense that they're trying to scam you, although there are a few that do that. Dishonest in what they value and why they're doing things they're doing. You know, too many people give up on their goals when they have something that's a little bit better than where they were. That's completely backwards. They give up too easily. You know, they give up too easily. And I get it. I was there. I almost did the same thing. I said, well, I'll get back to it once I hit a certain point. You know, once I can settle into my lifestyle. And the extra time I have will be used towards my goals. But it doesn't end up happening like that. What happens is you lose clarity of your original vision. I was talking to someone and he said that said something along the lines of, when you start to work, you lose focus. And he didn't mean focus in the sense of what you're working on at that moment. He said you lose focus of where you want to be and what you want to do next. And he was telling me this is, he's working in marketing as well. And he explained that he was taking the time off to work on a short film. Because he lost focus too. But he didn't quit. I don't think you should ever quit. But it's okay to pull back. With that being said, I am quitting. But it's different. It's different, and I could try to explain to you why, but it's just different. I'm clear set, so yeah. It's just different. I was watching a podcast. This guy was saying the best minds have the best antennas for what's to come next. That was pretty interesting. And I thought maybe, and this is very naive of me, I thought maybe I was the only one that understood that. That's just the nature of having an ego. You always think you're the only one that's doing something. But, I've learned the hard way that it's never true. There's someone always doing exactly what you're doing, always with the same idea. And if you ever find yourself at a point where maybe you are the only one with an idea, maybe you're the only one that's doing it, or maybe you're doing it the best out of everyone, then you'll know you're ahead of the curve. And although it'll be taxing, although it'll be draining, it's important that you stay ahead of the curve. Because there's a lot of guys that are fueled by chasing after you and won't stop until they're right next to you and will fly by you. I was thinking about this the other day. It's a super simple idea. But it's one I kind of never really realized. It sounds stupid, but I thought to myself, if I was the only photographer in the world, how much work would I get? The answer is all of it. You get all of it. So the nature, or the reason why you're not finding work is because there's someone else that's gotten it before you. There's someone else that's working at it while you're not. It's just the nature of competition. The only reason things are competitive is because there's a lot of people doing it. If I was the only person to upload YouTube videos. Now, sure, the platform wouldn't be as big, but I would have all the eyes on me. Now, there's an asterisk to that, and that competition creates progress. So, if you're competitive, sorry, no worries. So if you're competitive, that's a good thing. Because that means you're fueled by progress. Now it comes with another asterisk. There's anxiety. How's it going? And learning to be okay with taking breaks. Now, a lot of people misconstrue a break with doing nothing and scrolling on your phone and building bad habits. A break is not scrolling on your phone. That's called a bad habit that you're fueling. What you want to do on your break is build good habits. Because good habits lead to better and more productive results. So long as you're doing good things for yourself, you might not think that you're working on your job or on your future, because what you're doing isn't directly related to the work you produce. It is exactly what you're doing. It is working on your future. Just think, and you don't have to see it. For some people, they don't yet, and that's okay. But think about who you'd want to be and what you'd want to get done 10 years from today. Now, that person you see wasn't built off of getting stoned, getting drunk, and eating like shit, and slacking off until something came your way. That person didn't wait. That person is built off of that foundation of asking themselves, if not today, when am I going to do it? If I can't do it for myself today, what's to say I can do it tomorrow? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but we can damn well control what's going to happen today. So you got to take action and take control. All right, ciao.